you guys. I'm excited that you're here. It's Thursday night. It feels good. Oh, the cozy blankets are out.
I know. The fall briskness in the air is out. It was cold a couple mornings.
And guess what else is out?
What?
Dripping running noses.
Oh, yeah. And,
so obnoxious.
Y'all hear how I sound. I know. Tissues are around us.
Yeah, yes. I do have tissues just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's been going on, Amber?
Well, it's been a really insane busy day. Yes. Lots of interviews, lots of photo shoots, Yeah,
you guys know fabulous. How our Thursdays are. We try to put as much stuff into Thursday as possibly.
Yes.
Humanly possibly. Actually, it's humanly impossible.
But we try.
We managed to do it. Yeah.
What's funny is we'll sit and go, oh, yeah, let's do this today, too. Because we feel like we have no time limit. Because we're like, oh, we can stay here till 2 a.m. It's not a big deal.
Which we do.
But we're like, no, why are we trying to do everything in one day?
And our husbands are like, see you tomorrow. That's what my husband says. Like, when I leave on Thursday, see you tomorrow. I'm like, really?
Such a jerk.
Have to be obnoxious. Like, do you really? But he does.
Yeah.
But it's kind of true. So.
And then Alan has this thing where he's like, you've ruined our whole weekend because now you're grouchy because you had no sleep. Yeah. I'm like, well. Whatever I have to do. Whatever I have to do to make this happen.
Got a lot to accomplish.
I know. But yeah, it's been a really good day. Yeah. It really has. So I'm excited for what's happening tonight.
I know when we came in, y'all saw that picture on the thumbnail. Like, I know y'all saw that. Yeah. I'm probably like, are they going to say anything about it? Well,
maybe. I mean, we know celebrities, y'all. We know famous people. We know big names. Big names. And so I don't know. I mean, I just feel very honored to have this guest.
Super honored.
She has some good news to share. So are y'all ready? I don't know. Are y'all ready for it?
I don't know. I don't know if they're ready.
Well, let me just tell y'all again, just a little reminder about this show. But we want to say welcome to the A&O show. We are the Beauty Bosses. I'm Amber Michelle Lykins.
And my name is Olivia Heyward.
Yes, and welcome to our tribe. This is an entrepreneur lifestyle show where we cover all things beauty, skincare, and behind the scenes of our life. So welcome to tonight, you guys.
And tonight we have a very special guest. When we were making our list for our shows, because you guys know we are super planners, so we plan on our shows, and her name came up, and I was like, oh yeah, why don't we ask her? Amber, you know her. So yeah, it was super awesome. We can't wait to introduce you to. Tell them a little bit about Michelle.
Well, Michelle Cunningham, I feel like I've known her my whole life because of YouTube. And then I actually vacationed with her in the Bahamas. So we were on a cruise together and we had our hair done together and we just like connected. I was like, girl, I like you. Okay, it's cool. Like, y'all be friends. Let's connect. So here we are. And she is a bomb boss babe. She does all things and she does them very well. And she has grown this amazing empire and her community is wonderful. So you want to be connected with her. One of the things Olivia and I love to do is connect you to people that we stay connected to. If it helps us, it's going to help you.
Yep.
So with no less time to let's introduce Michelle Cunningham.
I'm so excited to be here. You two are so cute. I'm just watching you. I'm like, they are so cute together. I love this. And I love your background in the tree. I just love everything. And I got the tree. I mean, it's kind of matchy.
It is matchy. I like it.
Thanks for having me on. It's such an honor, you guys. I love you.
I'm excited that you said yes. You could have a million other places, Michelle, but you said yes to us, which means a lot.
Yes.
And we are besties with that cruise that we were on together. Oh my gosh. We had so much fun. Our husbands connected. We connected. We got our hair done. That was so fun. That was pre-pandemic, man. I miss cruise. That was fun. Very fun.
I know. When life was like normal and planning your vacations and like screeching halt, nowhere to go. Yeah. Michelle, where are you recording from? Because it is beautiful. Can you give us a little scoop on this whole setup?
Yeah. So this is a funny story. We sold our home, which was like, it's a bigger home, and we sold it and we moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. So I'm in my 2-bedroom apartment, but you can't really tell because I've taken the corner of my bedroom and I made it look, I took everything that was pretty in my home and put it all in this corner. It's my living room. And then I put this chair here because you can't tell the bed is right here. So I look like I'm in this And the bathroom, I had to cover it in wrapping paper because that looked like an institutional door. So I covered it in wrapping paper. So as long as my son doesn't go in, sometimes in the middle of my life, he's like, Mom, I picked the lock, and he comes through, and then you see the towels and the shower and the toilet. So the point is, it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter how big your space is. Work with what you got. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I basically opened my screen one day and I'm like, let's just make it look pretty right here. What do I got to do? Okay, I got this wall, and I made it look pretty right here. And that's all. Yeah. That's all you need.
Really good job.
Yeah, love it.
Thank you.
I'm glad you kind of said all that because there's a video in the description. So y'all want to link to that and you can get all the insights on how Michelle organizes. She talks about every little element and piece to organizing her office space. And so I know everybody's going to want that video. So go in the description and watch it.
Yeah. And that was actually my old office when I actually had a whole, I had an office, a whole bedroom office. And now I just have a corner. And it's fine. Like, what do you really need? You know what I mean? You just put a few things. I got what I need. So it's perfect.
Yeah, you realize like less is more, you know what I mean? So that actually came true.
Yeah.
It's like you do what you have to do when you have to do it, and when you can do something different, that's what to do it, you know?
Exactly. Yep. Totally.
Yeah. So I want to ask you some questions, girl. I want to dig into really learning more about what you're doing, what you have to offer. So I do want to know, I want you to just like tell us about yourself. Like,
yeah. Okay. Like background story, all that stuff.
Is Michelle Cunningham. Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So hold on one second. I'm just gonna message. Okay. All right. So my background story is this. I grew up incredibly poor. My mom was a single mom, and I come from like super humble beginnings. So my mom, she raised me. I was 6, my brother was 7, and my little brother was 3 when my parents divorced. And so I was always the kid that like literally I wanted what everyone else around me had, but we couldn't afford it. And so I remember being at people's houses as a kid and wanting Pantene shampoo and fresh apples, but we couldn't afford those things, right? Because we just didn't have money. And so I grew up incredibly poor and ended up paying my way through college, landed my dream job right out of college as a pharmaceutical sales rep. And it was at that time I went to a networking event where it was at a hotel room. It was an event. And it wasn't not a networking event. It was a network marketing event. And I got to this event and there's ladies in the room hugging, a lady claiming to make 6 figures. Another one's a millionaire. Another one's driving a free car. And I'm 23 years old. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? This is the best opportunity ever. And granted, at the time, I'm selling pharmaceuticals and I think I'm going to do that forever. But I'm also realizing it's super boring, right? And so I'm at this room with this girl that had invited me and I'm like, I want to do this. So I go home, I tell my mom and my mom's like, no, that's a scam. You do not, you don't want to get involved in that. Might not be good. Right. And so I don't join for a week. And a week later, I remembered I'm 23 and at 23, you don't listen to your mom. So I sign up anyway. And back then there was no text message and there was no Facebook. So their only advice back then was you're going to walk up to strangers in parking lots. And I'm like, oh, that's like actually horrifying. So for the next 6 years from 23 to 29, I tell nobody I'm involved and I stay in my safe corporate job. But the entire time I felt this like this pain in my heart that like, I am meant for more. Like I am not meant to work for someone. I'd like to be my own boss, but I also don't want to run an entire company, but I want to be my own boss. But I want the easier version of being my own boss, but I don't like you being my boss. I don't like that you tell me when I have to come in and that I have to ask for time off, but I'm not sure how I could really make money on my own. But at 29 years old, I'm fed up enough. I was in commercial real estate. The real estate crashed that year. The whole market went down. And I said, you know what? Like I'm not closing deals. I'm not making money right now. Let me try something different. And so decided that 6 years in that network marketing company that I did nothing, I went and found a lady online who sold for the company in the area. And I said, can you show me what to do? And this lady took me under her wing and she showed me how to do this. She said, just whatever works for you, do that. If it's texting, if it's email, whatever it is, do that. And so I start following her system. And that first month I recruited, 1 or 2 people. Next month, 10 people. Next month. And by 6 months later, I went from $1,000 in sale my first month to I was making a profit of over $5,000 6 months later in this network marketing company that I did nothing with for 6 years. And so I'm 29 years old. I just made $5,000 in 1 month. I don't have a boss and I'm working from home. And I'm like, dude, why would I ever get a real job? Like this would be stupid, right? Like I can live on 5,000. I can eat ramen noodles. I don't need, you know what I mean? Like it was less that I was making at my job, but I don't care. I was willing to live differently for 1 year so I could live for the rest of my life. They say live for 1 year like nobody does. You can live for the rest of your life like nobody can. And so I knew that by taking a step back from the 6-figure job that I had and not making that income for that year, I could rebuild into something bigger. And so I kept continuing on that, and I earned a free company car. A few months later, got another company car. And then over the next course of the next few years, kind of like Amber, like you did, girl, I started a YouTube channel and I started putting myself out there as the introvert that I am from humble beginnings, like totally out of my comfort zone. But I started doing it because I'm like, you know what? Successful women feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm going to do it. So I put out a YouTube channel. People in my company are like, why would you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, because I want to help people. And they're like, no, there must be an ulterior motive. I'm like, I'm just trying to help people. Well, little did I know, by going out and serving and providing value and helping people and showing them how I was succeeding in network marketing as an introvert, they started to like follow me and they started to ask me questions. And then as the years ticked on, they started to want to join my team and they wanted to buy products from me. And I was like, what? That's not what I meant to happen, but this is awesome. Right. And then they're like, do you have any courses? Do you have any training? And I'm like, what's that? And I'll never forget. Oh my gosh. Like my mind was blown. A few years ago, I got a call from a CEO of a startup network marketing company. And he's like, we're a startup. All the girls on my team follow you. I'm like, me? I can't even believe this, but we need you to come out and speak. Can you come out and speak for our company? I'm like, you want to speak on a stage? He's like, yes. What's your fee? And I was like, I'll get back to you. So I said to my husband, honey, this guy asked me what my fee is. And he's like, well, what's your fee? I'm like, well, I have 2 young children. My fee would have to be high to leave my kids. I don't want to leave my kids. He's like, what's your fee? I'm like, I wouldn't leave for 2 days for less than $2,500. He's like, then tell him that's your fee. So I go back. I say, it's $2,500. He goes, done. I'll write you a check today. And I die, dead. I'm like,
10.
What? So I get paid $2,500. I fly out to Utah. I'm like, hello, I'm your speaker. Here I am. Which was crazy because I only spoke like 1 hour one day and 1 hour the next day. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But those little things started to happen and it opened my eyes to this possibility of like, holy cow, by me showing up on YouTube, being louder, prouder, bolder, and in charge, I am attracting this amazing stuff. And I truly believe that God was saying, Michelle, you're called to a larger platform. And I believe if any of you are experiencing that, God is calling you to a larger platform. And so that I was like having this hard thing where my team is growing and I'm like, we're going to the top together. But also my online brand started to grow. I came back. That CEO said to me, if you have any training, bring it along. And I didn't. So that day I went into my son's bedroom and I recorded a CD, a lead generating CD and a party secret CD and a team building CD. And I didn't know how to make a CD, but I got it printed, brought those and sold them, came home and I put them on a website and they started to sell like thousands and thousands of CDs. And people are like, you sell CDs? No, I'm using CDs. I'm like, well, people are using my CDs. They might not buy your CD. They are buying my CD. We have sold tens of thousands of CDs. I don't know why, but people apparently need CDs. Okay, so the CDs started all. And then I decided to run a Facebook ad in 2019, January 2019. And the CDs skyrocketed. And I was like, maybe I should hire someone to help. Then I hired someone to help with the CDs. And then they said, hey, you should launch a course. I'm like, oh, okay. So I launched a course, how to host a profitable 45-minute live party. And I do that. And that skyrockets. And I'll never forget that weekend that course launched is where I was like, whoa, like I thought 2,500 was a lot. And that weekend we did $52,000 in one weekend. And it was in that moment that I was like, I was still in network marketing, but I was starting to see a shift where like there was a whole audience that needed the information that I had. And I was like, I need to like do this, right? But I had my team over here with 1,000 reps. They needed me. And so I that whole year I thought and I prayed and I thought, what am I going to do? And I kept building my brand and getting louder and louder. And it just became very crystal clear that was the new direction I needed to go in, that I spent 17 years in the industry as a network marketer. It got me to this level of success, but the new level of success existed over here in this online brand. And so I will say to anybody that's out there that's building an online brand, putting out YouTube videos, thinking it's not worth it, building an Instagram, doing whatever you're doing, oh, it's so worth it. It is so worth it. And please be building your email list in the process. I did not know what I was doing, but the one thing I learned in a marketing course that I took was the most important thing you can be doing is capturing people's emails. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how messy it is. Capture those emails because that is what you own. There's 3 types of traffic out there. Traffic you earned on like Facebook, on Instagram, it's your followers. But at any moment, Facebook, Instagram, they could shut down and you lose them all. Okay, you earn it
So
There's
true,
right. There's traffic that you buy. That's Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads. Okay. And that fluctuates. Like we turned off our Facebook ads today because of the election. They are winning. This right. We can't compete with that money going in today. And then there's traffic that you own. And the most powerful thing that you can do is collect email addresses, collect cell phone numbers, because you own that and no one can take that away from you. So so that is the most important thing. And even if you're messy at first, I was messy for 6 years. I collect emails, but I didn't even email them and they just sat in a bucket. But when I decided to launch them, and I had 12,000 people just waiting for me to come out with something. And that is how we did $52,000 in a day.
Wow.
And since then, I mean, it's just crazy. We just crossed over the $1 million mark, and I don't share that to impress you, but to impress upon you. I do believe that everybody is $1 million brand, and it just takes focus and showing up and putting stuff out there, and you will impact and change so many people's lives. So yeah, and what you're doing.
I know. I thought when she said all you had to have is focus and show up, that's like what we tell our people all the time. Like anybody can do this. It's not just like a one-off thing. Michelle Cunningham is not the only one that can do this. Anybody can do it.
That's right.
You just really have to just do it. Like just do it.
Just do it. So true. It's so true. And that's why I love what you guys are doing, because you're showing up loud and proud and bold. And it's those actions that we take, even if we're introverts, even if it doesn't feel comfortable, that is going to change so many people's lives. So I love you guys so much. I love what you're doing. It's amazing.
Yes. It's so funny when you said CDs, like who's buying CDs? First time Amber introduced me to you, it was years ago, and she came and she was like, I have these CDs that I want you to listen to. I'm like, who listen to CDs? Like, where are we gonna play this song?
It's hysterical. We finally put them in digital format, but like I don't even know if we needed to do that because everyone's buying the CDs.
I know. I mean,
I sure did. I bought them, girl. I was like, okay.
The CDs, they're still selling. I'm still shipping out CDs.
I love it. I love it. That is amazing.
Well, and that goes into the title of your book that is about to, like, any moment now come out. So tell us about this book.
Yeah, so Do It Anyway, Girl is my new book that is coming out. You can actually go to doitanyway.girl.com and you can get on the wait list so that when it launches, it's going to be on Amazon. I basically just wrote a book sharing my story, and it's kind of what I shared there, but it's also like the really in-depth stories of like, dude, I was so poor that kids made fun of me on the soccer field and like made fun of my cleats. And I remember this girl very specifically saying to me, nice cleats, you're a wreck. Tell your parents to buy you new ones. And it was like a double whammy because I'm like, first of all, lady, I don't have parents. I have a mom. And number two, I have a mom with no money. So like, can you just like stop? But I grew up so insecure and so quiet, and I retreated inward for so many years of my life because I felt so different and less than those around me with money that it shaped a lot of my character, and it made me meek, like really meek. And so I share that story, and then I share how I joined network marketing, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to crush it. And then the first 6 years, I'm like, I can't even talk to a human. This sucks. This is so hard. I would be like, I'm going to talk to that lady. I'm going to do it. And then I'd walk up and be like, so I'll just walk away. I'm not going to talk to her. I can't do it. I did that for 6 years. It was like the most painful 6 years of my life where I had these dreams of being an entrepreneur. But I'm like, dude, I'm a loser. Like I couldn't talk to people about it. And then finally I figured out how to do it in an introverted way, which was getting people's business cards and then sending them an email. And so I share this whole journey in the book of like, and then I got that one little win. I'm like, oh, okay. I got someone to book an appointment with me. That was a stranger. And so I share just the importance of getting one stranger to book an appointment with you. That one little win will then get you your next little win and then your next little win. And so my journey was, oh gosh, so imperfect, but maybe that's what makes it perfect, is that we don't need to be perfect. It's so annoying to see perfect people just doing perfect things all the time. And I'm not perfect. Although this does look perfect, how I got this set up.
So perfect.
You're looking pretty perfect over there, but we're just saying.
No, but it can't turn the camera. It's a little messy over there.
Yeah, that was really funny when you see those videos and people are like, oh, my beautiful kitchen. And then you go to the living room and it's like a disaster.
Yeah. It's like my house every day.
Versus,
Yeah.
I can't think of
I
it.
don't know what they
so
call it, but
funny.
I'm like, what happens?
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, why did you say yes, really launching everything that you've done? What keeps you in the yes zone?
I just really believe that God has a plan for my life, and he knows the plan. And I faced so much adversity. Like that last year of being in my network marketing business, I faced a bit of adversity where people didn't understand why I'd have an online brand. And they're like, why would you do that? Why would you have a YouTube channel? Why would you connect with people online? And I was like, no, it's like the wave of the future. Like this is important, and it's attracting business to me. They're like, well, I feel like they thought I was cheating or something, and I think now more than ever with the pandemic, we're like, whoa, really important to have an online brand, really important to practice attraction marketing. And so I just really believed those adversities that were coming my way. I think God was like, tick, tick, tick. Listen to me. You're called for a bigger platform. That's small level thinking. You're up here. Nick, nick, nick. And then little things would happen in that final year before I decided to make the shift from network marketing to network marketing online brand and coach. But all those little things, I took them as a little knock on my head. And by listening to that, I was able to 10x my income, right? Because he was like, you're called to this next level, lady, step up, right? And I'm like, okay, but I'm scared because I'm an introvert. He's like, you are called to the next level. So, and the other nick was all these people online that were like, Michelle, I love you. Michelle, please give me more information, or do you have a new training? And I felt this commitment to serve this larger international tribe of people that were like finding benefit from my training, right? And that was so fulfilling to me. And to come online in the morning and read a thank you note from someone who watched a video of mine, tell me that's not addicting. You're like, well, this is actually pretty awesome. You guys know that, where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I helped you. I love you. You're like my new best friend. Can we like talk? I love you. So right? Do you guys feel that way? That's like,
I think we send each other. We have a group of people that we are in network with, and we send each other messages all the time, and we're like dying. Like, I cannot believe that I'm getting this type of message from some stranger or someone that just watched us online. It's unbelievable, really.
Mm-hmm, it is. Yeah. But really it sends you back to, that's why I'm doing it. Like that is my purpose. And when you get that, it just really fills you up and you get more creative and more inspired. And you're just like, oh, so yeah, I can do anything because that one just inspiring message. Yeah. It changes.
Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah. You guys get it.
So Michelle, you told us all about what you're doing, how you're doing it. And I heard you said you have kids and your mom and a wife. So like, can you tell our audience, like, how do you do it all? How do you fit it all in?
Yeah, it's a good question. So I've got a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. So my daughter just started kindergarten. So she goes during the day, 9 to 3. So that's perfect. So I just work as much as I can from 9 to 3, crank it out. And then my son goes to school every other day where we live. It's like in a hybrid model of COVID-ness. So he goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So those are days I also crank it out. And then, sometimes I'll say to my husband, I kind of set the expectation like, hey, tonight I'm going to be working on this thing. I'm launching a course. I'm going to need 3 hours tonight to crank. Right. Or then I'll get everyone down by like 9:30 or 10. We go to bed late in our house. And then I can crank from 10 to like 1 a.m. depending on, I do need 8 hours of sleep. So sleep is really important to me. But sometimes when I get in these creative modes, I don't need as much sleep. Do you guys ever feel like, I gotta get up, I'm changing the world today. I gotta make my course. You're like, I just need 5 hours and then I'm fine. It's weird. And then I have moments of like, I need to sleep. And I heard Lady Gaga's mom talk about her one time. That's a little extreme example, but that Lady Gaga goes in these creative moments where she's just like high energy and she's just like, and I have a smaller version of that, right? I think as creatives, we do. So I create stuff as much as I can, and then I get it out there. And then, I go and rest. And it's so easy. It's such an easy life now, knowing what I've done all these years. Building an online brand is the smartest thing you can do for your family. It's given us, oh my gosh, it's given us time together back. It's given me, it's just crazy. Your videos run on autopilot for you. So while those are running, I'm with my family, I'm hanging out, and then there's extra income. So now we take family vacations. We're like super connected now, and I feel way less stressed. So I just believe everybody should start a YouTube channel and start putting themselves out there. As messy as it might first start, it doesn't really matter. It's just, showing up.
The messy ones actually get the better views and the connection to your audience because they're like, oh, so she is relatable. Okay, right, I like her. And then they watch your things to find out where you mess up and, what little steps you have in your life. Yeah, so you just have to start. That's really what it takes. But believing that you can, it's huge.
And I think this is a perfect segue for our little commercial to tell you a little bit about what Amber and I help people do. Just like what Michelle said, you need to be on YouTube. Well, we're your people to help you get on it. So just take a few moments and watch this little commercial, and we'll be back with more questions.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Amber, and I am so excited to be here right now to give you some secret information. I'm opening up all the things with my girl Olivia, and we're excited to bring to you Create Content Academy, all the secrets and all the juice. So I'm going to give you right now the top 3 reasons on how this has changed my world. The number 1 reason are all the benefits. This gets me so excited, y'all. It just warms my heart. But over 14,000 followers have come from just having a social media online presence. It is so awesome to say that and to know that. And honestly, I have to tell y'all, this is exactly where it's at for you to learn the ins and outs. Y'all have asked so much of myself and Olivia of teaching and giving y'all the knowledge, and we've put it together. The second reason is that it's changed my brand, and 90% of my business comes from online. I just love that because the thing that I love so much is that in-person connection. Now, I always have that, and that is definitely something that I want to teach you as well, right? It's just having that really good in-person connection, but having that come across camera is so important. So that's exactly what we teach you in the courses. And also like the factors and the how-tos and the whys and what do you need and all the things. It's going to be right here, you guys, right here. So don't go anywhere. Click the link so you're getting all the details. The number 3 reason gets me so excited, but it's streams of income. I've been able to open up 5 new streams of income. And something that if you didn't know this, I have to give you an awesome fact. But self-made millionaires have 7 streams of income. So make sure that you also are tapping into all things. So we're going to teach you that in this course. So Olivia and I are super excited to see you on the inside. So go ahead and click the link now and get all the scoop. So we'll see you soon. Love you guys.
That's so cute. That's a great video. Man, I love it, girl. We couldn't think any more alike. That's so beautiful. That's amazing. I watched your channel just blow up. You guys are doing incredible things, and I just like amazing to see. I'm just so proud of you, and you're just so adorable. Gosh, you're so cute.
Well, it helps to have really good people in our circle, right, that inspire us to even be great. And so I thank you so much for opening up yourself to me and allowing to, y'all, I got Michelle's personal cell phone number. Don't be jelly. Don't be jelly. No,
we're totally friends. Yeah, we're totally friends. Yeah, people that, we're doing the same thing. It's almost like, it's weird because you're putting stuff out there. Like, I hope this works, right? You don't really know, but you just consistently show up and you do it. And eventually it starts to pick up speed and grow.
Yep, absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Well, do you have a beauty tip, girl? Because you look good. Your style is great. Like, what do you do? One good tip that is like, okay, this is Michelle's thing.
This is it. Okay. I bought this filter thing for my computer because my computer made me look kind of dead. Okay. Let me show you what I really look like. This is dead me. This is what my computer does. That's what I actually look like. Kind of look a little dead. So I got this thing called eyeglasses. IGLASSES. And you can change your brightness. See?
Wow.
I can do it up or down. So I'm going to look a little brighter. Right. So now I'm at level 13 bright. And I can change my saturation watch. There can be more color now. Now, I can go all the way tan. Or I know. Okay, so you get a 7-day free trial. And then I think it was just $19 to like buy it for life. I'm like, done. So on a day I'm not looking as hot, you just turn up the brightness. Every wrinkle gone, right? And then you pull this back out. Eyeglasses. It's from eCam. I think you go to like eCam, ECAMM.com. Find eyeglasses. This thing was one of the best things. So when I go live on StreamYard or Zoom or wherever, just pick the eyeglasses, the actual video, like that's your camera, and and then I can sit here and play with it. There's even effects where I can make myself look like a squirrel and like make my nose twirly, like if that's somehow.
Wow.
I mean, if I come like, hey everyone, Chipmunk Michelle, I'm here to be broadcasting. Like, there's a lot of, I can be a frog. So
Wow.
I know this is definitely, I can be a blockhead. There's lots of unnecessary options, but super cool. So yeah, that would be my tip. That's my beauty tip.
That is so cool.
Amazing.
I want to download it.
I know. I need this in my life.
I just found it one night.
I know. This is awesome.
We'll drop that in the description and also in the comments, so y'all can click on that and go download that. That's gonna be real fun to see everybody now in their meetings and be like, oh I know what you did.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, more than ever, is the best time to have that because we're on Zoom, we're on StreamYard, we're on this thing all the time. Like you're consistently showing up on camera. Like it's no more really in-person thing. So
yeah, it's worth it. It's like free makeup kind of. And look at my teeth; they look so white. It's not; it's fake. But it's great.
I love that so much. Well, Michelle, thank you so much for being with us today. You guys link up to Michelle. She's really going to help you with simple branding, and she has boot camps coming out, all types of stuff. So go to MichelleCunningham.com. Can you correct me on any of that?
Yeah, MichelleCunningham.com. You can find a lot of my stuff. My eye just started watering. Just does that right now. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, MichelleCunningham.com. That's my website. And then you can find links to, I'm usually on Facebook hanging out quite a bit. I do a lot of lives there and on YouTube also. But you can always see I got a new boot camp coming. I always got stuff coming out. So
you got it all. And then your book is on Amazon. So if they just search Michelle Cunningham.
Yeah, it's going to be up really soon. So to get on the wait list to be notified, just go to doitanywaygirl.com. Doitanywaygirl.com. You can get on the wait list. We'll send you an email when the book actually launches mid-November. So you can grab a copy and hear my messy story and maybe be inspired, hopefully.
You will be. You really will be. And I'm excited. So thank you and have a blessed evening. And we really appreciate you being on the A&O show.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Love you, Michelle. See you next time. What? Y'all.
That was so
Felt
good.
Good, right?
That was so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I really actually feel like I should write a book. Alan's already texted me and he's like, Amber, write a book.
Oh, no.
I feel very much the pressure is on. I'm just going to go get a hotel room. I'm just going to make it happen. But I'm going to have all my people with me. I'm like, I need everybody with me. Actually, I feel like I could talk it. You could type it. Courage needs to type it.
I was going to say me type it.
Courage will type it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you really could write a book. I think you could do it.
I think you need to too.
First of all, don't go there because Courage, when she wrote her book, she was like, you need to write a book. And I'm like, no.
You have a lot
I
to
design
say.
books. I design books.
Yeah, but you have a lot to say.
So if anybody else want to write a book, I can help you just,
Olivia will invoice you, okay? She'll do your book for you.
Exactly. But write a book? Oh gosh. Maybe one day. I can see it one day. But you can write yours today.
Oh, wow. Today. Oh my gosh. One thing I really love about our show is where everybody gets very connected.
Mm-hmm.
And, it really does open. So I have so many ideas right now that as soon as the show's done, what am I going to do? It's going to be vomit of the mouth. I'll be like, and do you feel that way sometimes after our show?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially when we have great people that come on. Like I'm so thankful that first of all, we only bring y'all the good people, right? We only bring y'all the good people. So that's number one. Number two, like I feel like anytime we have the guest on, I feel super inspired, super like, okay, we're doing this, but we could do this even better. We could change something. We could do something.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys really hear what they're saying, get as much juice and information that I get from our interviews. So yeah, I feel super inspired after.
Yes.
the
Yes.
people we bring on.
I know, I do. The lineup is really strong right now.
Yes.
Yep, so it feels nice. And I have to give a little plug right now for New York and Company Closet.
Yes.
This top that I'm wearing, let me just tell y'all. So in the description, get yours. You can get $10 off your first box. But I am addicted.
Yeah,
I'm addicted. I went to Target the other day and I was like, I don't need nothing from Target. Okay, honey. Because I got New York and Company box coming to my house. It felt so good, even though there were definitely things I wanted. But I did say no to them.
What? That you got?
No, like a Target. Like, oh, that's a cute top.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. But I'm like, I don't need tops. Like, I got all these cute tops. And I just have to tell y'all, this is probably TMI. But I do not have a BRA on. So that feels very insane, but like this top does it. Do you know how good that feels as a mom? And I'm like, okay, you don't even know. Put the hair down. Can't even tell nothing's happening underneath this thing. It feels so good because y'all know what happens after you have children.
Yeah.
No, don't say yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I've heard.
Oh. Olivia's like, oh yeah, I know.
I'm not saying yeah, Amber, it happened to you.
Exactly. She's like, oh yeah, we know what's under there.
We know.
Sad life.
No.
Oh,
but yeah,
but
no, I know. Let's show them a little ear cam. I feel like my earrings are not showing today, but they're so super cute.
Right? So Olivia Heyward earrings, go to oliviaheyward.com, get these earrings. So my mom grabbed my the other day. That sounds bad, but she grabbed it and she was like, that is beautiful. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, they're really clay. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, they don't even feel like clay. Clay you would think would be so heavy. And she's like, they are light. I'm like, yeah. I know.
Yeah, no, it's very light. They're very like people who have sensitivity and stuff like that to your ears. Yeah. Depending on, I definitely have sensitive ears, and they're perfect.
Yeah, really good. I mean, so I love them. And so there's a lot of collaborations coming out with Olivia Heyward, but also being an ambassador. So yes. Olivia, do you want to give them any scoop on this?
Gosh.
I mean, it's a lot.
She really just threw me under the bus.
I'm cranking it out. Hey, I don't play.
She just threw me under the bus. Okay, so guys, it's not ready yet, but it's coming soon. Well, it's kind of ready, but it's not all the way ready. I don't have a link for the people, okay? But I am going to be taking applications for ambassadors for oliviaheyward.com earrings. So if you are interested, I'll hopefully have a link in this video when you're watching it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I will. Just check the link in the video.
Yeah, it's in the description.
And so it's an application, so you might not, everybody not might, there are standards and qualifications.
Absolutely.
But hopefully you might get chosen.
I cannot wait to read these applications.
We have ambassador perks, so just know your ears are going to be, on point.
Yeah, ear candy for sure.
Yes.
When I first heard like arm candy, and I was like, that makes no sense. But it really is. It's like this just piece of something sweet and good that you love, like a purse. But like it really is. It's like, ear cam, like ear candy, whatever. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Sounded good when I thought about it in my head.
Yes.
Olivia then laughed.
I know.
She's like, no, that makes no sense.
Oh, guys. Did you guys know that my anniversary happened a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
And I don't think I showed them my new ring.
Oh, I don't know. Olivia's arm's really been like her shoulders giving her issues now. It's really weird because now like her hand, she can't really hold it properly. Yeah, you need to definitely show this off.
You know why I showed y'all? Because my nails ain't done.
Oh yeah, how embarrassing. Whoa, cover that up. Wow.
Well, look at that ring. So good. My husband did so good.
First of all, we were having this amazing dinner. We're having great conversations. The music's flowing. We're like pushing the table back to dance. Here's Greg. Olivia. And then everybody's like, like it was just so good. We're like, what a great husband.
I know. He is
good man.
He is good.
Even though he gives Olivia Like, see you tomorrow for our show times. Gives her,
my late nights or early mornings.
Gives her a hard
whatever
time.
It is. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it
But
looks
it's
so
fine.
good though. Doesn't it feel so weird though when you have a new piece of jewelry? You feel like something's odd
Yeah.
because it just feels different.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
but it's
really
very
good.
light. I feel like it's a little bit more comfortable than my last ring, maybe because it's like a little thinner on the sides. But yeah, I like it. I love it. I love it.
So now you have a choice. What diamond am I wearing today?
Today, I know. Because I do.
Interesting.
I have another ring. So.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a great show.
It really was.
Really was. We can't wait to see you next week. Make sure the biggest compliment you can give us is share this with your friends. So make sure you comment below where you're watching from.
And we cannot forget. We cannot forget about Grateful November, right? Because this month we're going to be doing giveaways on our show all month.
Oh my gosh. Drop the mic. I literally almost forgot to give y'all a giveaway.
Yes.
We have prizes. We have sponsors that are excited to give y'all gifts as well. So this is how to get in the giveaway, guys. Olivia's going to tell you all the information.
So guys, this is what we need you to do. We need you to share this video. If you're watching from YouTube, I need you to, once this video is over, I need you to get off YouTube and go to Facebook, share this video with your people, put in the comments. What are they supposed to put in the comments? What word did we say?
Yeah, we have a word.
Put grateful.
Grateful.
Yeah, put grateful. Put grateful in the comments. That'll let us know that you shared this video. And then we're going to choose someone from the comments to win this amazing prize. We have a bunch of sponsors for this month. We'll announce the prize for this video later on, but just know it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So just share this video, go to Facebook, share this video, put grateful in the comments when you're done. We'll make sure you shared it. Don't you worry.
Can I go ahead and tell them what it's going to be, though?
Oh, tell them.
Can I do it?
Yeah,
okay, because I really am excited.
Go ahead, tell them.
Okay, so let me just tell you, as a beauty influencer, I get lots of amazing gifts. Let me tell you, one of the coolest gifts I got was this Burst toothbrush, and it's a charcoal head, and it's rose gold. Do y'all understand the retail of this is over like 100 retail? And I was like, what? As a present? We're giving one of those away tonight. Yes. So share this video, you guys. So one lucky person will win that. But also, there will be some extra winners because we have some swag of the A&O show that will also be given away. So share this video, go in the comments and put grateful. And we love y'all. And we are grateful for you guys. But again, like, your friends need to know who we are. There's a lot that's here on the platform and on the show. And we're excited that we have a great sponsor, CCA, greatcontentacademy.com. Check that out. But yeah, can you believe Burst toothbrush?
I know. That's going to be amazing.
It's an insane gift.
Yeah. Charcoal head. So charcoal is really great for like whitening, impurities, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You guys are going to love it.
Yes.
Amber, you've been using yours for how long now?
Oh, I've been using it for...
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
6 or 7 months, I feel like.
Yeah. And it comes with a charger, all the things. It's really beautiful.
It's a pretty toothbrush, too.
Yes, it really is. It works.
I'm excited for someone in our audience to get one.
Yeah, so in the comments, you will check out all the description on the sponsor for the toothbrush, and we will pick a lucky winner, and we're excited for you to win it. Yay! So, anything else, Olivia?
I think that's it. That's really it.
Yeah, we're like, by the way.
Yeah, that's really it. So, yeah, check us out. Follow us. All of our links are in the description, per usual. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day and a great evening. And yeah, that's it.
All right. And your people waiting for you to show up. Start your YouTube channel today. There is a download on our website. So make sure that you're going that and getting the 5-day challenge free download. That's going to help you go ahead and get that rolling.
Build the foundation. It's going to help you build the foundation.
Absolutely.
And then we'll teach you the rest.
That's right. So thank you. Y'all have a great night.
Bye.